year 2023 has been. We start off the year almost being irrelevant. But now we're topping off 2023, constantly proving people wrong. But before the year wraps up, the Spiteful Brute has one last order of business to take care of. And that is to remind Lehigh Valley who exactly the future and the current landscape of LVC truly is. And their names are Shannon Levangie and Harleen Lopez. So if I have to end the year ripping off the heads of two irritating, delusional goobers, I'll gladly do so. Let this be the beginning of the journey to why nobody is on the level of the group.
Is where we begin. It's crawling back when we run away, 'cause the end is where we begin. We're broken hearts mend.
Time joining me in the booth, the good witch, Kaya McKenna.
It's great to be here, Jordan. It really is.
It's so
magical evening we're having thus far.
So great to have you in a magical tag team match on tap. I know you're very excited for this one.
I am too. You know, I saw the Spiteful Oh my goodness. Oh, there they are, the Spiteful Troublemakers. They're coming here for their takeover, in case you didn't know.
Oh, jeez. Well, easier said than done, given their opponents, but a bit of a nasty attitude, to be sure.
I mean, they're met with a very warm reception, if you can't tell.
Harleen and Shannon talking to me begrudgingly. I swear Jack the ring announcer does it on purpose. God love him. Harleen and Shannon talking to me begrudgingly earlier on tonight. On purpose, I'm telling you. Telling me that they are spiteful, they are frustrated that we're having fun tonight, that we're embracing the lighter side of professional wrestling. They want to put a stop to that. They're here for business. Business is pain, and tonight, hopefully, business is good.
Well, we'll see how good business is, because here come their opponents.
The other side of the coin, talking about having fun, putting smiles on faces.
Little mean Chicas here to potentially put an end to this spiteful takeover.
Talk about fired up.
We'll talk about a seismic shift in energy, Jordan. I like their attitudes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as if they're not taking this match seriously. It's just willed on by positivity.
A total contrast here. We'll have to see how it plays out in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the team of Little Mean Kathleen.
Yeah, let's go. You gotta wonder how the Spiteful Troublemakers are gonna be able to contain the energy of the Little Mean Chicas.
We gotta think they want to stamp it out, right? They want to slow this match down to a methodical pace. They want to wrestle a Spiteful Troublemakers match.
Yeah, they're here for business.
One in, one out. Clara and Kathleen, not a traditional tag team, both fixtures of Wrestling Open. Back east in Worcester, Massachusetts here, joining forces tonight. A Massachusetts representative on both teams, of course, Shannon Levangie, a fixture of Fight Life and Chaotic Wrestling, and seems
also
to be
on Wrestling Open. Very familiar with Little Mean Kathleen.
Seems to be having a
rock paper scissors here.
A little bit of trouble deciding who will begin. Already some frustration between the Spiteful Troublemakers. Then again, we saw this in our opening contest between the Lost Boys and Catchpoint and led them to a victory. So who's to say? Drop toe hold here, taking these women down.
Let's go.
Kathleen, she's not sure. She's making the best of it here.
Leading the crowd in the count here, starting off nice and fiery hot. We love that energy.
And Kathleen, Clara thinking a meeting of the minds.
Small miscommunication there for the Spiteful Troublemakers.
And, you know, despite the very intense intent from the Spiteful Troublemakers here, despite coming in here trying to ruin the fun of the LVAC faithful, trying to make their mark, this one has been all Little Mean Chicas thus far. It's the feeling out process. It's the early going. Kaya, you know this better than I. It's so important for a matchup like this.
Yeah, sometimes you just kind of have to see what your opponents are bringing to the table and then formulate a plan on the fly, especially when your opponents are so unorthodox.
That's kind of how Little Mean Kathleen operates all the time. She's perpetually unorthodox. That's right.
Harleen looks like she's had enough of Kathleen's games.
Harleen, the Spiteful Brute, showing some brutality tonight, but Little Mean Kathleen, crossbody!
Off the top rope, taking her down hard, and tagging in Clara to pick up the scraps.
Again, not a regular tag team, not a frequent tag team, but working like a well-oiled tag team with these frequent tags. And
looks like Harleen's a little frustrated. Let's see how Shannon fares.
yeah, directing traffic a little bit. I'm not sure if that's how you're gonna...
Oh, and they take her down.
Cover!
Clothesline there.
Picture perfect double clothesline. I'm not sure if you're going to endear yourself to your tag team partner by screaming at her, Kaya.
I mean, Harleen's having a little bit of a temper tantrum here on the corner, and I can't quite figure out why she's so upset. She's vegan after all, and they do have delightful vegan treats here this evening.
Clara here. Using the ropes for leverage. Nice lucha arm drag. Perhaps willed on by some of those vegan treats, as you mentioned. Thinking crucifix, but caught midair by Shannon Levangie.
Shannon says no. Cuts her off hard into the second buckle.
I've seen a change in Shannon Levangie. I've been fortunate to call her matches very, very early on in her career. She's always been a troublemaker, but that's taken a dark turn recently. She's become a little more extreme, become a little more hardcore, become a little more violent with age, and perhaps manifesting itself
with
here.
The leg sweep and the tag to Kathleen. They're sizing her up in the corner. Big
Nice.
drop kick, and here comes Kathleen.
Basement drop
Channeling
kick.
that energy. Oh my God, she's stomping her.
Stairmaster from
Stomping her into the
LMK.
ground.
Some
Oh my
mud
God.
hole in her here, Kaya.
See those guns.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Vegan
I
treats.
was gonna say I didn't realize Holiday Hangout gave us a one-way ticket to the gun show here. Shannon Levangie
Back on top after a missed Vader bomb attempt from Little Mean Kathleen.
doing what her and Harleen do best here, right? Doing what they set up to do, stopping that fun, stopping those smiles, taking those smiles off faces.
Just slowing the momentum and forcing the Chicas to operate at their own pace.
Harleen's so frustrated, telling me one of her greatest inspirations is the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Tries to bring that Latino heat to every single one of her matchups. And we're seeing that here. She digs that knee into the back of Kathleen.
The vicious chin lock on Little Mean Kathleen. You can see the fire just coming off.
And Little Mean Kathleen
bite
here,
her?
biting or grabbing at the
Oh my
hair. I'm not
gosh.
sure. Whatever it was, it worked. She's scrappy, Little Mean Kathleen.
Yes. Is she rabid?
Well, we're not going to find out. In the wrong part of town, Shannon Levangie, the legal competitor, knee to the gut. And Clara taken out the turnbuckle, again illegally by Harleen.
Oh, what a devastating chop. Just rubbing it in her face. Look at this cocky attitude.
Again, a very different
Oh.
Shannon than the one both of us saw early on in her wrestling career, has taken a turn to the dark side, specifically here with Harleen as her tag team partner.
You know, perhaps she's simply discovered it's a lot easier to make trouble when you play on the dark side of the rules.
Russian leg sweep cover. Only a 2.
She's got to try a little bit harder than that to keep Kathleen down.
Right now, Spike.
Mocking her.
Come on.
The disrespect.
The spite, the disrespect. Tag here. Harleen enters the matchup. Again, they may not be a regular tag team across the board, but they are working like a regular tag team with these frequent tags.
They're doing a great job at isolating Kathleen, too. They're making a lot of trouble for her by simply
Cover.
making it harder for her to tag her partner in.
Only
and
a
gain
2
any
count.
kind of momentum.
Well, again, that's what I said. These Spiteful Troublemakers have
Harleen
to
back
do.
to the chin lock, just wrenching the neck of Little Mean Kathleen.
They gotta slow down the pace. Once they let things quicken up, once they let Little Mean Kathleen get going, you're not gonna stop her. Battering the back here.
Club to the back, just tearing her down. And then a disrespectful boot to the face.
Clara has been on that turnbuckle for a very, very long time, has had time to rest, has had time to freshen up, and not only that, was attacked as the illegal competitor, so is extra fired up to gain that measure of revenge here. She's got her up.
Lifts her high, delayed, stalling suplex. Straight into the mat,
Yes.
drives her down.
Spikes her back first
Goes
here.
for a cover. Still not enough to keep Kathleen down.
Only a 2 count here.
It makes you wonder, the Spiteful Troublemakers here are going to have to start digging deep into the bag if they want to pull off the victory in this match tonight.
Yeah, I mean, something you have to acknowledge about Little Mean Kathleen is just how resilient she is. She can take so much and still get back up. She's small, she's spunky, right? She's not going to really dominate matchups that regularly, but she's always going to find a way back in by hook or by crook. Harleen and Shannon learning that here.
Harleen just unloading and brutalizing Kathleen with those elbows.
Cover. Yeah, Hanver and Amble elbows.
Temper's just flaring now.
Again.
Frustration's built.
Frequent covers here, trying to put Little Mean Kathleen away. Say what you will about her. Her resilience, her refusal to quit.
Tenacity.
Tenacity's an excellent word. Call her what you will. Little Mean Kathleen refuses to go quietly into the night here.
Seeing a little bit of fire, a little bit of life. She has got to make that tag.
Flurry of forearms here.
Harleen says not yet.
And in,
Shannon in. More damage.
in comes Shannon Levangie, who herself seems to be a little frustrated at the resilience, the moxie of Little Mean Kathleen. Shannon Levangie.
Suplex of her own.
Yeah, calling for it.
Up.
But did
Going for it.
Did she perhaps call her shot too early? Roll up here.
Roll up.
Only a 2 count. You got to think if Shannon Levangie
Kathleen taken down with a drop kick that quick.
If Shannon Levangie had just gone for that suplex as opposed to spelling it out for Little Mean Kathleen, she may have hit it.
Small and mighty, she might have been having a hard time getting her up, Jordan.
Come on here. Harleen, choke.
You can tell the frustration's built now as we have some flagrant cheating occurring in the corner of the Troublemakers.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught. Got caught
Well, they
there.
definitely got caught.
Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication there between the Spiteful Troublemakers.
Kathleen desperately crawling, reaching, trying to get to her partner, who's fresh. And
So-
Harleen cuts it straight off.
Yeah, so close, but so far. The LVAC faithful is beside themselves here, Kaya. Kaya, you've wrestled in your fair share of tag team matches. If you're Little Mean Kathleen, you can't get a tag. What can you do to survive here?
You just have to keep getting those shots in. You just have to dig extra deep. You got to find that fire.
Trying
She's going for a trifecta here. We got another suplex in the works.
I mentioned
Three
the
amigos.
inspiration.
Eddie Guerrero.
The legendary Latino Heat. Third
Kathleen
time.
blocks it.
Yeah, third time not
Blocks
the
it again.
Not the charm. Again, you mentioned the moxie of Little Mean Kathleen. Stronger than she looks here. Very hard to muscle up with that suplex.
Oh, into the DDT. Spiked her straight on the head.
Yeah.
This is Kathleen's shot. She's got to get to that corner.
Absolutely nasty landing there for Little Mean Kathleen. But it doesn't matter. She can't capitalize with the cover. Needs to make the tag here, Kaya.
Clara rallying the crowd, trying to rally her partner to get to their corner.
Will she do it?
And she's in!
In comes Clara. The fresher partner has very wrestled this matchup here.
Let's see it.
Off the ropes. Wheelbarrow.
Cazadora. Bulldog!
And Little Mean Kathleen, not to be undone, finally hits that Vader bomb. Irish whip there from Harleen. The clear size and height advantage here, Kaya.
Catches her in the head scissor. La Mystica takedown into the ropes, and she's dialing it up.
Thinking Tiger. No,
Oh
not.
my gosh, a cannonball.
Cover.
Oh, so close.
Catching us and perhaps Harleen off guard. I think we all thought Tiger Fang kick, but Clara readjusting into that cannonball. So close yet so far.
Using her entire body size to take down Harleen. Again, back to the Cazadora. Harleen says not today.
Yeah, perhaps
Smartened up.
a mission maneuver
Cross
here.
face. Brutal, just ripping at her face, was straining that shoulder joint. Kathleen comes in, makes the save.
And perhaps not a moment too soon.
Shannon is on it.
They can stun her. Dudley Dog!
Whoa!
Call it the acid drop, call it the Dudley Dog.
Sorry, Jordan, I'm a little older.
Hey, it may have won us the matchup.
Oh, returning the favor on that nasty DDT. Harleen Lopez did not forget.
Yeah, very smart of Harleen. Getting Kathleen outside the ring. Mikado maybe thinking crucifix.
Oh.
This time she lands that crucifix bomb. Shoulders down.
There it is. Clara pulls off the win for her team.
Little Mean Chicas victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your
We saw it a couple of times tonight. The miscommunication, the egos, the hubris, as you called it, between these spiteful troublemakers, ultimately what cost them against the unorthodox and enthused team of Little Mean Chicas.
And they came looking to make some trouble, but found trouble.